join us from the far, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Stanford Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Miami's head coach told me before the game, he told me this is a big challenge for them just from a time zone standpoint. He's tried to do a lot of research with his sports information and sports performance coaches to make sure their team is prepared and ready to...
Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here's Mensah to throw. Out wide right, it's Lofton. Let's take a minute. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. Looking for an alley. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at this.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Here comes the heat. Just got rid of that one.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. They want to throw it. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a...
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Ford. Nice move to pick up yardage. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. He'll run it. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to pass, it's Warren. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Blackburn. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. Makes the grab. It's Hall. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Looking to throw again. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Brown. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and long here. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Blackburn. He'll pick up a few before being... To throw, it's Warren. Left side, it's Brown. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Stanford wants to push the pace. Selling the fake.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Running inside. It's Ford. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ford. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Warren. Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Hall. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Out wide left, it's Hall. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. He'll take a deep shot here. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Cardinal. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Out wide right, it's Blackburn. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Look out! Gonna try to get it himself. Gotta protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Warren. Caught. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, Stanford! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to end.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Condors offense that has the first possession of the game. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
The play fake. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you can tell QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Hurricanes! The first points of the day. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Throws to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The give to the single back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're all over him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give. Sees an alley. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to get the corner. Keeps it on the option. He got penetration to make the stop in the backfield, and they gave back that 4 they just gained. It's 3rd and 10. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run it. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well. Looking to throw, it's right. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Condors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the option. Now the toss. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this on.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down immediately. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Motion from the wide receiver. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They put the brakes on it.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Nestles it in at the 35. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's still running after the move. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Hurricanes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Tells the run, wants to pass. Caught, it's Vaughn. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Canes have taken it inside the 20. Mensah. Got his man in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And they get to the quarterback and from the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Hey, finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Drops back, it's right. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeps it on the ground. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. They go to the counter. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it shows.
That's going to do it for us as the season. to Winston-Salem, North Carolina in Wake Forest Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Demon Deacons head coach before the game. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every...
The Canes headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Demon Deacons offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Hands it off. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Running free. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Cut there. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
Hits inside, it's Clark. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that 1st.
Holds on, it's Davis. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Lopez. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Following the completion. Is to check out the injured player. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Lopez wants to fire. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense was offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
It's been hard enough to slow down these guys on this drive. Now the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here he goes. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Churns into the pile. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown. Got the quick completion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Quick give. He breaks a tackle. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Here's Lopez to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Left side is Hernandez. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Motion from the wideout. From the gun on 3rd down. Lopez. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape.
They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and down he goes back at the 3. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, it's Fletcher. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll go to the counter. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks it in. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Rid of it on the RPO. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play fake, Gio Lopez. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Turns up, it's Hernandez. Could not make his way to the corner. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Lopez to pass. Finds his target. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Throwing. Lopez. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rush right in his face. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Lopez. Reels it in. There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Defense all over him.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Slam down again. And the Demon Deacons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Handoff to the lone back. Got the first down. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's Lopez to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that... Lopez wants to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 2nd and long here. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it 3rd and manageable and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice 2nd down play.
A run for the quarterback. How about that defense getting back there? Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Davis.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Clark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and long right here. Throwing, Lopez. Still looking. He's going to run it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Lopez to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And he avoids the sack. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Out of the backfield, he's open. Runs through a man, and he might have space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Burrowing for yardage. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And that's not going to come close as the defense... Lopez. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, third down, Gio Lopez. On the run, fires downfield. Left side is Hernandez. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Tries to get it himself. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. 4th down, Lopez. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in. Here's Lopez to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Hernandez. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Lopez wants to fire. Shoots it to the left. And the timing just a hair off.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Snags it and he's open. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games.
Chippewas will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Brings a return out across the 20. The Chippewas offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Quick give. It's blue. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Gonna run it. It's blue. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Off-play action on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Left side is Lewis. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man. It's Townsend.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Little over anxious out of the stance early, and it's a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. Wants to throw again. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. They'll run the screen. He's down right there, short. Keeps it, looking for room. Turning it on. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quarterback keeps it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Sets his feet. It's Flores. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been... The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Quarterback keep. Plows through the defense.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Blue. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Townsend. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Pulls it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return to the defense, comes out on top with a pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sells the run, looking to pass. They're all over him. Left side is Townsend. Makes a grab and room to run. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Chippewas want to pick up the tempo.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Back to throw, it's Flores. Gets rid of it. Couldn't set his feet.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Miami!
stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Unloads to the right. And they're not on the same page there.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He stopped. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running inside. It's Blue. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Handoff again. Runs through a tackle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. First down here for the offense. They'll run it to the right. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Takes a hit as he fired. Right side, it's McIntosh. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Second and long here. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Out wide right, it's Townsend. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle. Field goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's...
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Hits inside, it's Fletcher. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Long way to go on second down. Throwing, Mensah. Rushes on. Nothing to do with the football, and he just... Wants to throw one first. In the backfield, it's Blue. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Moves the pocket. It's Flores. Rush right in his face. And he gets rid of it.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun on third down. On the move. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Chippewas, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Back to throw, it's Flores. Back's got it on the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Looking outside, it's Blue. He's got the first down. Breaks into the open. Runs it into the house. Touchdown. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.